Good evening, everyone. I'm so full. I just had the mac and cheese really filled me up. Um, and the sausages, they're really super good. Oh my God, that was a good combination for something that I didn't even have hardly any food in the fridge. Like I don't have eggs. I got to go to the store. I self-mutilated my face because I have to like pick every single thing out of it. Like I don't want, if it's a black kid or whatever, I have to squeeze every single thing out of it. And it's like, it's drying up, but I could probably put some cover up on today when I go to work, like face makeup. Look like a clown, be like, pull out a magic face out of a hat. This is what I look like with no makeup. I mean, I'm okay with no makeup. If I have a tan and my hair done, I don't even need makeup, but I do like long eyelashes. My eyelashes are thick, but they're straight. They're like horse eyelashes. Like they used to be thick, but when you start curling them and putting fake eyelashes on, then they tend to like go kind of like they get like ripped and stuff. Like you could rip your eyelash off just putting like the glue and stuff. But I had like really long eyelashes at one point, but they're straight. They just go straight, you know. But that food was good. Like it's already like 5:30 and I can relax until it's time to take the bus to go to work. I don't have to be there till midnight. But it's like the Charleston bus luckily runs all night, and then I can go for a exercise because I don't have the energy to go to work out right now. It's just because, you know, I got my days mixed up with my nights. I already did that anyway. I was sleeping all day and all night because I have severe depression, and I was taking my Zoloft instead of my anxiety meds, and Zoloft makes you sleepy. But I had a really good day at work last night, but I couldn't find it, so I got like an hour of cardio, ended up outside of the convention, ended up back inside. I walked around and around and around because one bathroom was locked and I couldn't find the one that was closest to us, and I walked around and around and around, and then I finally found a bathroom, and then I couldn't find where my post was, so I called my manager. I was like, I don't even know where I'm at, like I'm totally lost. But now that I came out of the convention, I see where I have to go back in, because I was like, because Christian wanted to take me to work and I should have just took a Lyft ride, but then he circled around, but then it was too early, and then he tried to act like he was breaking up with me instead of like doing the right thing, which is, you know, stick with who you know is a good person and go to church with them until the divorce is finalized. But if he has his eyes on other people, I can't stop him, you know. Everybody's going to do what they want to do regardless if they're with you or they're not with you. So it's best to focus on God and let God weed out the bad ones until you're healthy or whatever, because he made me very unhealthy with all his like mind games and mind twisters and mind benders and mind fucks. It's like, you know, keep it real. If you don't want me anymore or whatever, we could still be friends and you can come to church once in a while, but to try to like act like he's writing me off for good. But he was always the problem. He just doesn't want to admit that he's the one with the problem, you know, because a lot of people will do that. They really are the problem. They don't know what they're doing wrong, and they don't try to communicate, what am I doing wrong? So you have to have communication in a relationship. You know, like that's the only kind of relationship that'll work, is like people asking questions like, what do you like? What don't you like? You know, what kind of food do you like? Or what kind of girl do you like? So I know, like, do you like big women or thick or thin women? You know, so that I could possibly, you know, make that person happy. Like, do you like foot rubs or do you like back rubs? Or do you like spinach or ricotta cheese in your lasagna? Or do you, you know, like, people don't tell you what they like, and then they throw a big old plate of food in the air. Like the guy over there, he probably told me he didn't like mayonnaise, but I was like, tell me before I start cooking it what you want in it, and he didn't say. He should have said, don't put mayonnaise, I'll make my own sandwich. He likes everything plain, like just a plain turkey sandwich with no mayonnaise. You know, so like now I know, but it's like to throw a big plate of food in the air when somebody else could have ate that. I could have ate that. That was like probably my food anyway. So it's like, dude, don't waste my food. Like, he took one bite of something that I could have gave to my cousin. And he's just like, like, and guys will do that with your heart. They'll be like, just taste testing and throw it out. And somebody else could have taken you to a restaurant and appreciated you and spent quality time with you instead of a bunch of like, oh, hoopla, like throw the plate in the air and just be like dysfunctional, and I can't work with anything like that. Or when somebody's like neglecting you and they're trying to tell you they're not neglecting you, like, oh, I told you I was going to be busy. Okay, but you're just too spoiled because I wanted you to know that I wasn't thirsty or needy, so I gave you your space. But at the same time, you don't have to play me for a fool. Like, there are people you are texting back. If you don't text me back, that's cool. Just, keep things real. Like, I have a new friend, and this lets me know where I stand, which is okay. I don't care. Just tell the truth. Like, Cameron always told the truth. Even to his girlfriend, he told the truth. And I was like, you don't have to tell the truth. Like, if you're not married, okay, I get it. Like, if you're married, that's one thing. But like, I don't even care if you told the truth or didn't tell the truth, but don't try to play me like I'm stupid. Like, I'm a dumb girl that I'm going to believe that you were too busy to text me. That's just common sense. Like, don't play with somebody's feelings like that. Like everybody keeps their phone on them all day long. So there's no excuse for you not to say, remember, I told you, like reiterate it if somebody has ADD. Like, I have ADD. I don't always pay attention to things. Or I got high and not even paying attention to you. I'm just enjoying my high or whatever. But I don't get high anymore. And then that was another thing, that if somebody says, I'm trying to quit weed, don't bring a weed pin around them because they're trying to quit. Like, it's just common sense stuff. Like, don't smoke in front of them either, because that's like, well, that sucks, because I really want to smoke, but you're smoking in front of me. Like, just act like you're quitting too. Like, oh yeah, I'm quitting too, because you want that other person to do what they're supposed to do, like to help them. Like, if somebody's doing their homework and I'm distracting them, I could say, oh, I'm going to read a book too, and we could do it together. Like, so you're encouraging them to do their homework, but you're doing something too to keep yourself busy, so that you're not like one-sidedly, like you're doing this all by yourself and they're not supporting you in what you want to do. Like, I get the whole thing about working out too. It's just, I'm not the type of person that wants to work out every day, because I know my metabolism is good. Like, I have to take my dog for a walk, and she probably wants to go for a walk right now, and I could just do that. I could just take her around the block. And it'll be something for both of us. It'll be like a little fresh air. And even if it's at night, the other day when I took pictures of the lights on the houses and I was doing my Instagram reels, I took her out. It was like 11 o'clock at night, because this is a pretty nice neighborhood, and I could beat somebody's ass. Me and my dog can fight. She's not a pussy. She'll stand up to anybody. She stands up to pit bulls, bulldogs. All right, guys, I'm just being silly today, but I think you understand where I was coming from. Like, and don't be a hater zombie either, because hater zombies are people that let a hater into their head, and then become like their little puppet. Like, if somebody's hating on you, then they believe everything the hater says. Like, say, for example, I'm riding the bus right now, which I hate riding the bus, but sometimes I take Lyft rides or whatever. But if somebody says, oh, she's a dirty bus rider, it's like, you don't have to be a dirty bus rider. You could bring a Clorox, you could bring like your own Lysol or whatever. You don't have to be a dirty bus rider. You can put a towel down before you sit on it, and you don't have to be a dirty bus rider. But like, people are just so into like believing what everybody says instead of seeing for yourself. Like, see for yourself who somebody really is before you judge them, or just because you can't have them, you're judging them like, oh, well, there's something wrong with her. That's why I can't have her, because that's why she's by herself, because there's something wrong with her. But really, it's something wrong with that person. Oh, my video stopped. Shit.